You're watching Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We're so excited to have, I don't even know if you really need an introduction, but we're excited to have our current guest with us right now. This is Gary Slater, who announced your retirement from the Iowa State Fair earlier this month after 21 years as the CEO. How has everything been since the announcement came out?
A little surreal. Obviously, it's something that I've thought long and hard about.
Yeah.
But it's that time in my life where I love the Iowa State Fair. 21 years as manager and CEO, 5 years before that in a different capacity. You know, I love the Iowa State Fair.
Yeah.
Certainly want to leave it at a point where it can have a great foundation and go forward with the next leadership that's chosen. And I just felt like that was the time for me and the time for the fair, the best time, because we're on a solid footing. We had a great fair.
Yeah.
Coming out of a couple of challenging years with COVID, we've had two great fairs, and it's that time.
Yeah, and for more than 2 decades, you helped lead one of the most grand traditions in our state. What's something that you're going to really remember about your time with the fair?
You know, we've had so many great things happen at the fair. We've had sitting presidents come to the fair. We've had so many other politicians come to the fair. We've had so many new programming through building and capital improvements on the grounds. You know, I think all of that goes together and just makes a place where Iowans love to come to the fair, because it's all about why we love living in Iowa.
Yeah. And when you think about when you first came into the role as CEO, 21 years later, what do you think were some of the biggest changes that you've seen?
The biggest changes, I think, you know, obviously social media versus no social media. We had walkie-talkies, and now we have cell phones. You know, those are some of the big changes. You know, I think that the attitude toward the fair, I think, has changed a little bit. It is relative and it is popular. It's always been that, but we've grown from the 900,000s when I first took the job to consistently over 1.1 million, and I think that's a testament to our board and our staff in keeping it relevant, keeping it fun, keeping the focus on what we love.
Yeah, it was my first year at the fair this year. You all did a fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My favorite part was the food, but what about you? You've been there for 21 years. What has consistently kind of been your favorite part about the fair?
Oh, I love the 4-H and FFA shows, the livestock shows. I love the draft horse shows, probably my ultimate favorite. Seeing the 6-horse hitches, but gosh, you can't beat a pork chop on a stick and a corn dog, that's for sure. Yeah,
so of course, everybody wants to know what's next for you since you announced the retirement. What's next for Gary Slater?
Well, I think my wife and I will take a little bit of downtime. We have three children that are grown now, and we'll have some time, a little bit more time to spend with them. And we're not going to slow down. I mean, we're going to continue to be active in our community and do those things, have more time to volunteer and give back.
Yeah, and of course you'll still go to the fair, right? Even though you're not going to be the CEO anymore.
I think that's the best part, because I love fairs. I've always went to other fairs because I could enjoy them. Now I can come back to the fair that I truly love. Yeah. And somebody else has the responsibility, and I have the fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for all that you have done for the Iowa State Fair. You have such a long history with the fair, so thank you so much for all you've done and for joining us.